guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to share with you 10 things that I stopped buying to save more money, simplify my life, and also make it healthier. It's so easy to fall into a habit of reckless spending and become a victim of marketing and accumulate debt. But if you want to be in control of your finances and also pave your path to financial freedom, it's important to pay attention to your spending habits and gradually remove the unnecessary purchases. Here are things that I stopped buying for financial, health, and decluttering purposes. Hope this will help you to assess your expenses. And you don't necessarily need to follow my list as it could be individual, but you might find some ideas and a different perspective on things. Before I continue with my list, I have a favor to ask you. Please give this video a thumbs up as it really helps me with the Google algorithm. And also please subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's go. Number 1, I stopped buying kitchen tools. I love cooking. Trying new recipes is my therapy. At one point, I got into the trap of buying kitchen tools for everything. A lemon squeezer, a lettuce cutter, all kinds of silicone molds, you name it. And I thought it's gonna make things more efficient. Wrong. It took a lot of space in my kitchen, also took a lot of time washing them, and I ended up not using them as they weren't really adding value. And certain things I could do faster with my hands or use tools with versatile functionality. I started being more minimalistic, not buying unnecessary kitchen tools, which saves me money, time, and space in my kitchen. Non-washable clothing. I'm not a big fan of dry cleaning because it's not only expensive, it's time consuming. There's a lot of planning around it. And also most of the dry cleaners use harsh chemicals, which is so bad for our health. Before buying anything, I check the labels and only buy things that won't be ruined by washing them at home. Perfume. A few years ago, I found out how toxic the perfumes are and how bad they are for our health. So both my husband and I stopped using any perfumes for ourselves and can be happier. It's funny, after I stopped using it, I realized how redundant and unnecessary the perfume really is. And it saves us a lot of money, as the average cost for a fragrance is $100 to $120. Value sets. The value sets are advertised to us as saving us money, but they mostly come with items we don't really need or intended to buy. And even though industry wants to convince you that you save, but in reality, most of the time you just overpay and end up buying things you don't really need. I prefer buying things separately based on the need. So if I need to buy a moisturizer that costs $40, I don't want to pay extra and buy a value set for $50 just because it comes with a lip balm that I won't use or anything else that I wasn't planning to buy. But it's just me. If you usually end up using all the items, so maybe it's not something you want to remove from your shopping list. But for me, most of the time, it doesn't work. Expensive swimsuits. I personally don't like wearing the same swimsuit on every trip. I like different styles and colors, so the pictures would also look nice and versatile. But buying an expensive swimsuit for me is a waste, as I'm gonna wear it only once or twice, and for hygienic reasons, I can't really resell it or give it to someone. So it just ends up taking space in my closet. Whereas when I buy swimsuits for a reasonable price, I can easily recycle them and get new styles whenever I want it. Solutions to clean produce. I simply use baking soda and vinegar for washing my fruits and vegetables, and I don't see the need for buying extra solutions and paying more for them. Sheet sets. Most of the sets always include a flat sheet, and I never really seen the need of the flat sheet. And I thought it's only me, but a lot of my friends mentioned that they never use it. I simply buy a fitted sheet separately and prioritize quality over quantity. Besides, unused sheets take up valuable closet or storage space that could be used for other items. Subscriptions. I started being more mindful with my subscriptions, meaning time to time I review and cancel the ones I don't use much. There are many subscriptions like different apps, streaming services, gym memberships, meal plans, and if you are not mindful, you end up paying a lot for subscriptions you either don't really need or use that much. Whenever I'm going to be out of town, I pause my gym membership. I also canceled a few workout apps as I found myself not using them as often as I planned to. I also used to have a farm-to-table subscription that turned out to be costly and not practical, so I canceled it and instead do a farmer's market trip once in a while with my family, which is a fun experience, and I get to choose things that I really need. Cute stationery. There was a time I was obsessed with all kinds of cute stationery items, but most of the time I ended up not using them at all. I stopped buying it and instead I use my iPad to take notes and keep everything in one place. And lastly, extra home decor. Keeping things simple and minimalistic at home makes it so much easier with maintenance. It saves time on cleaning and saves extra cash I can invest. I hope this video helps you to look at your spending habits and cut back on some unnecessary things. I'm also curious to know what things have you stopped buying. Please feel free to comment down below and also subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.